Reporting live from the Fukushima studio. Have you ever felt a rumbling underneath your feet so powerful that it knocked buildings over? Have you had thousands upon thousands of gallons of water come pouring down upon your head? This is a horrible tragedy the residents of Tohoku, Japan had to experience in the great disaster of March 11, 2011, many of which did not survive. About 9.21 million people still live in Tohoku today, only a small portion of the original residents. Now to geologist Smart E. Pants. It all started when there was a 9.0 magnitude earthquake along the coast on the Tohoku-Oki Fault. The earthquake happened because a Pacific plate sank underneath the North American plate, and that plate sank underneath the Eurasian plate in a process called subduction. The type of fault was a reverse fault. That specific fault is connected to a stress called compression, which is when the plates come together. It all has to do with the boundary, which is a convergent boundary, which is, Thank you, Miss Pants. Now this event is considered the second worst natural disaster of the century. It was so large it even hit Alaska, Chile, and Hawaii. The tsunami also destroyed the Fukushima Daiichi power plant, and now around 300 tons, or, in other words, 79,200 gallons of toxic waste flows into the Atlantic Ocean every day. The earthquake, though, was so strong that there were more than 1,000 aftershocks at the greatest 7.9 magnitude. What was once a desirable place to live because of rice production and tourism is not anymore. Much of the affected areas have not recovered yet, even though it is open to tourists. The area used to have beautiful beaches, huge oak forests, and good mountains for hiking on, and a big fishing industry, but it does not have any of those anymore on account of the tsunami wiping most of them out. Tohoku generally has mild, cool weather, but in the winters it snows a little. The disaster killed 18,000 people, injured approximately 110,000, and left over 400,000 homeless. Not only did the disaster kill humans, but it also killed their pets and many other wild animals. Scientists took note that the tsunami killed over 110,000 nesting seabirds. Aside from the ruinous effect on the environment, the Tohoku earthquake has greatly affected the economy. The per capita income of Tohoku is only 2% of Japan's economy. $5.5 trillion, which equals about 13,572 US dollars. That is much less than many other places in Japan and the US. Tohoku now has the highest unemployment rate in all of Japan at 12%, which is twice the unemployment rate of all the surrounding areas. Here is one of the surviving residents' friend of Tohoku. Say hello to Miss Haruna Miyake. Hello, thank you for letting me on your show. No problem, Haruna. Now, I've come to understand that you have a friend named Hamada who's part of the Tohoku earthquake. Is that true? Yes. What was he doing during the earthquake? He was attending a high school graduation party when the earthquake and tsunami happened. Can you tell me more of what happened? As he was leaving the party, his mother approached. He suddenly saw a cloud of dust growing near the water fountain and realized a tsunami was about to strike. He went back up to the second floor of the hall, but before he could make it, he passed out among the waves. When did he come to? When he came to, an ambulance was taking him to the hospital. How long was he hospitalized? He remained hospitalized for a week. Is there anything else you need to ask me? Actually, no. Let's give a hand for Miss Haruna Miyake. Though many people were unprepared for this, Japanese scientists had predicted that a smaller earthquake would hit Japan's main island, Honshu. The problem was the government did not accept that fact and did not tell their people until a minute before the earthquake struck. The way the scientists predicted the earthquake and tsunami were by using satellites and seismographs. The warning signs of a tsunami is gathering dust and unnaturally large waves. The warning signs of an earthquake are low rumblings in the earth and objects falling. A way to stay safe in case of an earthquake, it is essential to take cover under a table or chair and hold on to it in case the rumbling stops. In case of a tsunami, you need to keep a battery-powered radio to keep track of instructions or warnings. You also need to get to high ground, but if you cannot, stay where the water cannot get to you. This is what the people of Tohoku had to experience. I hope you enjoyed my information on the impact of the earthquake, what happened, the survival account, and how to prepare for an earthquake or tsunami. Thank you.